Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy, but you can call me Shadowcat as the channel name suggests. And today we're watching Jurassic Park. This movie came out the year I was born, and I feel like they're still making Jurassic Park movies. Like, I feel like the most recent one was released not too long ago. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this movie definitely fell victim to my I don't think that I'm gonna be into that kind of mentality because I've never been super interested in dinosaurs. But if there's anything that starting this channel has shown me, it's that I'm wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times before. There are so many things out there that I don't think that I will enjoy that when I actually do get around to giving it a chance, I enjoy thoroughly. And so, because this is such a beloved movie by so many, I feel like this might be one of those movies. What I know about this movie is there is this one iconic quote that goes something like, "We were so concerned about whether we could, we didn't stop to think about whether we should," or something like that. So based on that quote alone, my predictions for this movie is that a scientist or a group of scientists somehow clone or create dinosaur life, and then the dinosaur life gets out of hand and they probably kill all the humans or something like that. So that is what I am expecting. I'm wondering if, I assume that they use animatronics in this movie for the dinosaurs, and so I'm wondering whether they hold up particularly nicely. When I watched Jaws not too long ago, I actually thought that the shark looked pretty good, so I'm not going to use this movie's age against it because I've been proven wrong before. A lot of older movies have really amazing set pieces and props, but I'm a little concerned. So let's head into the movie, but before we do, I have to plug my Patreon. We have watch-alongs, early access, and exclusive content on there, so if any of that speaks to you or you're interested in any of that, you can find me at patreon.com/shadowcatreacts. But that's all I gotta say, so let's get straight into the movie. Is Jurassic Park like a theme park?
Pushing, team, move in there. Move it. Raise the gate.
Whoa.
We are facing a $20 million lawsuit by the family of that worker, and you're telling me that Hammond can't even bother to see me? The underwriters feel that the accident has raised some very serious safety questions about the park. If two experts sign up on the island, the insurance guys will back off.
Moose must
Why
moose.
not?
Because Grant's like me. He's a digger.
I have so many questions right now. Oh my god. Could you imagine happening upon dinosaur bones? That would be so insane.
Turn, shoot the radar into the ground, and the bone bounces the image back. A few more years development, and we won't even have to dig anymore.
And look at the half-moon-shaped bones on the wrists. No wonder these guys learn how to fly.
Look at the pubic bone, turned backward, just like a bird.
And even the word raptor means bird of prey.
Interesting. I'm actually using my Toronto Raptors glass. It feels very fitting right now.
Okay, you get your first look at this 6-foot turkey. He moves like a bird. And you keep still because you think that maybe he'll lose you if you don't move. But no, you stare at him. You just stare, but from the side. From the other two raptors, you didn't even know were there. Because velociraptors are pack.
Is this going to happen at some point in the movie?
He doesn't bother to bite your jugular like a lion. So here, spilling your intestines. You are alive when they start to eat you.
This kind of exposition reminds me of in Titanic, before we go back to the past, how they're explaining how the Titanic sunk, so that when the Titanic sinking is actually happening in the movie, you can refer back to that beginning scene and know exactly what is happening and why it's happening. That's kind of what that scene felt like for me.
They do not
Some of them smell. Baby smell.
Cut that machine!
We were saving that.
Who in God's name do you think you are?
John Hammond, and I'm delighted to meet you.
Okay, who's the jerk?
This is Mr. Hammond.
I'm sorry about the dramatic entrance, Dr. Sattler. I'll get right to the point. I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica, and I've spent the last 5 years setting up a kind of biological preserve. And there's no doubt our attractions will drive kids out of their minds. We're going to open next year, that is if the lawyers don't kill me first.
I don't have good feelings about this man.
You're the top minds, and if I could just persuade you to sign off on the park.
What kind of park is this?
It's right up your alley. Why don't you come down, just the pair of you, for the weekend? I could compensate you by fully funding your dig for a further 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Bad vibes. I'm getting bad vibes from him.
You shouldn't use my name.
We've got Dodson here.
Nobody cares.
Reach viable embryo. That's 1.5 million if you get all 15 species off the island.
Oh, I'll get them all. How am I supposed to transport them?
Compartmentalized inside. The embryos have to be back here in San Jose by then.
Oh my god. Why do I feel like somebody's gonna eat that pie?
So you two dig up dinosaurs?
To Malcolm, he suffers from a deplorable excess of personality, especially for a mathematician. I bring scientists, you bring a rock star.
The Earth is just stunning. Like, we are not worthy.
Yahoo!
I mean, if it works, it works.
Well, 50 miles of perimeter fence are in place.
And the concrete moat. Relax. Try and enjoy yourself.
This is a serious investigation of the stability of the island. I shut you down, John.
In 48 hours, I'll be accepting your apologies.
I don't know.
Shouldn't be here.
What are they noticing?
Cretaceous period. I mean, this thing is about this thing. What?
Wow. I would not get out. That would be beyond trippy. I mean, I would also probably assume it was just like an animatronic. So maybe I would get out. That's wild.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
How fast are they?
Well, we clocked the T-Rex to 32 miles an hour.
Say again.
We have a T-Rex.
Put your head between.
Wow. So how many do they have? I mean, this would be incredible. And I could see how this movie could spark a fascination with dinosaurs. Like, if you grew up with this movie.
How'd you do
This
this?
is incredible.
I'll show you.
The most advanced amusement park in the entire world. We've made living biological attraction so astounding. Hello. Hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Let me show you. First, I'll need a drop of blood. Oh. Hello, John. Hello, John.
I appreciate the production value, not gonna lie. I still think he's a villain, but...
Just one drop of your blood contains billions of strands of DNA. Is a blueprint for building a living...
This looks incredibly 90s. I love it.
We just had to know where to look. Sometimes, after biting a dinosaur, a mosquito would land on the branch of a tree and become fossilized, just like a dinosaur bone.
That is really interesting, really cool.
Until Jurassic Park scientists came along. Bingo. Dino DNA.
Wow.
And gene sequencers break down the strand in minutes. We use the complete DNA of a frog and complete the code. Now, we can make a baby dinosaur. Working cow folks, you see.
Those people are the real miracle workers of Jurassic Park.
How do you interrupt the cellular mitosis?
Can we see
You can't do that.
Well, clearly you can.
It's turning the eggs.
Is that one about to hatch?
Perfect timing.
This is about to be a nightmare.
Very good. Push. Push.
I'm sorry. It's very cool. Very good props, but I kind of hate it.
I've been present for the birth of every little creature on this island.
And how do you know they can't breathe? Well, because all the animals in Jurassic Park are female.
We control their chromosomes. It's really not that difficult.
Why do I feel like a male has slipped in there somewhere? I don't know.
There's one thing the history of evolution has taught us. It's that life will not be contained. Life finds a way.
What species is this?
It's a velociraptor.
Feeding them.
Yeah, what would it take to feed a single dinosaur?
Things move.
Fast for a biped?
50, 60 miles per hour if they ever got out in the open. And
Jesus Christ. Oh no.
even problem-solving intelligence, especially the big one. That's why we have to feed them like this.
The fences are electrified, though, right?
They were testing the fences for weaknesses systematically. They remember.
If your end goal is to make a theme park that has visitors, what is the logic behind breeding a type of dinosaur that is just absolutely terrifying?
This park was not built to cater only for the super rich. Everyone in the world has the right.
Gee, the lack of humility before nature that's being displayed here staggers me.
Yeah. I thought that I was going to dislike this character, but he's speaking sense.
Yeah, don't you see the danger? What you're doing here, genetic power is the most awesome force the planet's ever seen, but you wield it like a kid that's found his dad's gun. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility. You stood on the shoulders of geniuses.
Our scientists have done things which nobody's ever done.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
There's the quote.
No, if I was to create a flock of...
I thought that that quote was going to be said later in the movie after, like, destruction reigned.
Well, the question is, how can you know anything about an extinct ecosystem? And therefore, how could you ever assume that you can control it?
Good question.
Dr. Grant, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but look. Two species separated by 65 million years of evolution have just been suddenly...
I don't believe it. You're meant to come down here and defend me against these characters in the... They're here.
Oh, kids.
Get away!
You guys are in danger.
These will be your transports for the afternoon.
It's an interactive CD-ROM! Look, see? You just touched the...
Not an interactive CD-ROM. Wow.
I read your book. Do you really think the dinosaurs turned into birds? And that's where they all went? 'Cause they sure don't look like birds to me.
Which car were you planning on?
Whichever one you are.
Oh, just let him ask him your question, or ask you his questions.
Backer, and he's...
They're essentially guinea pigs. I don't feel like this is going to go well.
Hey, look!
Simply touch the area of the screen displayed.
I think that the really cool thing about this is that, I mean, if this was a place that actually existed on Earth, like, who wouldn't want to go, right? Like, that would be incredible. And so, I think that the concept really does capture the imagination of the audience watching it. And so, like, as an audience member, you want it to be a viable park. But there's just no fucking way.
Causing blindness and eventually paralysis.
What? Why would we have that dinosaur? Why not just breed dinosaurs that aren't gonna kill you? I feel like that would still be very cool.
Vehicle headlights are on and they're not.
I gotta say, so far, this is not really what I was expecting from Jurassic Park, but I'm really, 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 really enjoying it so far.
Our lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers?
You know anybody who can network 8 connection machines and debug 2 million lines of code for what I bid for this job? I'm gonna compile for half an hour.
Quiet, all of you.
I'm sorry, but taking your family to a theme park where they need to have 10,000 like voltage separating you from the main attraction, it's probably not your best bet. Oh, poor goat. Is this a part of the attraction? Watching a goat get absolutely decimated?
Gonna eat the goat? Excellent.
What's the matter, kid?
T-Rex doesn't want to be fat. He wants to hunt.
That's terrifying. Everything about this park seems like a bad idea. But again, I could see why people would go if it was a real thing.
Now eventually you do plan to have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right?
I really hate that man.
The essence of chaos.
Still not clear on chaos.
Predictability in complex systems.
Why?
And did I go too fast?
I'm sorry. Please do not touch me.
Drop it roll off of which finger or over the thumb or the other. The amount of blood distending your vessels, imperfections in the skin.
Imperfections in the skin.
This is so... This man has no shame.
Look at this. See? I'm right again. Nobody could have predicted that Dr. Grant would suddenly...
How many times we needed locking mechanisms on the vehicle doors?
I'm real nervous.
Is there anybody else who thinks that we shouldn't be out here?
And his book was a lot.
Really?
Me.
Yours was fully illustrated. Timmy! Hey, Timmy!
That was a piss poor attempt at stopping this child. You just went, wait, no. Oh, you. Are you gonna go? Oh, okay.
She's sick.
Or is she pregnant or something?
It's okay.
Ew.
Low imbalance, disorientation, labored breathing. Seems to happen about every 6 weeks or so.
There is no way I would do this.
Yes. We know they're toxic, but the animals don't eat them.
There's only one way to be positive.
That storm center hasn't dissipated or changed course. We're going to have to cut the tour short, I'm afraid.
That is one big pile of shit.
I'll say.
She's tenacious. You will remember to wash your hands before you eat anything.
It's all right. I'd like to stay with Dr. Harding and finish up with the trike. And I'll catch up with you if you want to go on.
There's nothing I can do. The captain says we gotta go. We gotta go.
I'm going up to the machine. I thought maybe, I'd get somebody something. Because for 18 to 20 minutes, so some of the minor systems, they might go on and off for a while, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a simple thing.
I'm not sure if I totally know what he's up to.
Free. I love kids. Same with wives.
You're married?
Occasionally. I'm always on the lookout for a future ex-Mrs. Malcolm.
Right, he's trying to get an embryo.
He said a few systems would go offline, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You two are, yeah. We didn't touch anything, we stopped.
Look at this workstation.
The raptor fences aren't out, are they?
No, they're still on.
Why the hell would he turn the other ones off?
What a risky ass plan. Oh, no, no, no. You don't even know. I mean, you might as well just like a random ass direction. Oh, God. This is a disaster. You didn't say the magic word.
God damn it! Hate this hacker. Call Nedry's. Okay. That radio's out too. Gennaro said to stay put.
Oh, cool, night vision.
Cool.
You feel that?
Oh my God. No, 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 no.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh my God. Turn the fucking flashlight off. These kids are lucky that they're kids, and kids usually don't get murdered in movies. Watch them get murdered right now. What the fuck? What did that wheel do to you? Oh my goodness gracious. This is nightmare shit. This is the stuff that you wake up from and you say, thank God that was a fucking nightmare and not actually happening.
Can't see us if we don't move.
Oh my God.
White rabbit object. Whatever it did it all. But
How many lines of code are there?
about 2 million.
And bring back my grandchildren.
I can't get Jurassic Park back online without Dennis Nedry.
You are not getting out of this, sir.
My glasses!
This man is brave. Like, you know what's out there. Oh my God. I feel like this movie would be a great movie to watch in theaters.
Well. Oh, thought you were one of your big brothers. You're not so bad. You're not so bad. Stick, stupid! That's a stick, boy. Yes. I'm gonna run you over when I come back down.
What the hell is that? Oh, well. There goes your chance at riches. What is gonna happen with those embryos?
Stay right here and wait for me.
He landed!
That's not what I'm gonna do.
By the end of this movie, he's gonna want kids, isn't he? You are a lucky son of a bitch, Tim.
Just give me a hand. So never look down.
This is impossible.
Already looks down. Oh! Ooh.
Go, Tim, go!
Oh my god.
We're back in the car again.
You're out of the tree.
The fence is down. It can wander in and out of any paddock it likes.
You put a tourniquet on. Ian.
Please chance it.
You guys are probably gonna need one of those maps.
The other car! Alan!
They're not here.
Come on. We gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Now.
Look at those little tiny arms.
I hate trees. Those are brontosauruses. Brachiosaurus.
Whoa. He speaks dinosaur?
Alan, what if the dinosaurs come back while we're all asleep?
Then you're dead.
I'll stay awake.
Wow, this is just like the gift shop or something.
Malcolm's okay for now. I gave him a shot of morphine.
Who better to get the children through Jurassic Park than a dinosaur expert?
For someone whose grandchildren are out there currently, he's being very chill. Like, those are your grandchildren. You don't just fucking sit and eat ice cream because it was melting. I'm sorry.
With this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Seeing and touch. Hiring Nedry was a mistake. That's obvious. We're over-dependent on automation. I can see that now.
Still the flea circus. You never had control. That's the illusion. I was overwhelmed by the power of this place. The only thing that matters now are the people we love.
Go away!
It's okay. Come on. Come on, baby.
I like cows. Up here. God bless you!
Yep, I'd be like, nope, get me the fuck out of here. That was the final straw.
Just sit in a room and never come out. I'm a hacker. That's it.
Also, is she going to be able to help? Are those eggs?
My grandpa said all dinosaurs were girls.
Your grandpa's an idiot!
What's that?
Mutated the dinosaur genetic code. Malcolm was right.
They didn't account for that?
Life found a way.
So we will never find the command that Nedry used. He's covered his tracks far too well.
What about the lysine contingency? We could put that into effect.
What's that?
Absolutely out of the question.
It's intended to prevent the spread of the animals in case they ever get off the island.
People are dying. Will you please shut down the system?
Look, see that? It's on. It worked. Maybe the shutdown tripped the circuit breakers. All we have to do is turn them back on, reboot a few systems in here.
I want everybody in the emergency bunker until Mr. Arnold returns.
What are they running from?
Are those metosauruses?
Metosauruses.
They're Walking this way.
Keep low and follow me. When they opened Disneyland in 1956, nothing worked.
But John, if the Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates don't eat the tourists.
Yeah.
I'm going with you.
Sorry. But I think I can follow this and then talk you through it. It ought to be me really going.
Look, we can discuss sexism and survival situations when I get back.
The shutdown must have turned off all the fences.
What would it? We can make it if we run.
We can't, because we're being hunted. In the bushes straight ahead. Go. Now!
Damn.
30 feet, you come to a T-junction. Take a left.
Just never follow me.
That's fucked up.
That's not funny.
Yeah, I agree. The kids can just go through those gaps. They don't have to climb.
There should have been a right turn back there somewhere.
Timmy, I bet I could climb over the top and be on the other side before you could even get to the top.
Come on, guys. It's not a race.
Kind of is, though.
Can't throw the main switch by hand. Got to pump up the primer handle in order to get the charge.
Okay, charged.
Push it.
Oh, no. Let go. Let go.
Let down now!
Tim, you're gonna have to jump.
You crazy? I'm not gonna jump.
Jump. It's not even that fucking far, child. Just jump.
Coming up to get you. Lex, I've gotta get Tim.
No, Tim just needs to jump.
Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in business.
Oh my.
Oh, Mr. Arnold.
No, Tim.
What an awkward thing to have to ask.
Boy. Hello? Get you to a doctor. Ears all sticking up.
I love how fully realized this amusement park seems. Like, it feels like a real place. It just feels very true to what I feel like this park actually would look like if it was a real place. Quite the appetite. His ear. Are you for real? Can't we just have a moment of peace?
It's just the two raptors, right? You sure the third one's contained?
Yes.
I would not put it past them since we said that they're really smart. Yup.
Timmy, what is it? It's a velociraptor.
Y'all are f***ed now. So right now I feel like the exposition that they gave us at the beginning of the movie about how they hunt is going to come into play now. I can't really remember what he says, like they go to the sides or something. It's like The Last of Us, just like third across the room. And they'll think that whatever is making the sound is coming from over there. Throw it! I'm sorry, was this the best plan? Apparently it was, yeah.
We can call for help? We gotta reboot the system first.
Ellie, boot up the door locks!
He's a hacker. Ooh. Use your sweet hacking skills. I love hacker scenes in movies.
I can't get in like my mom! You got it! Yes!
Mr. Hammond, tell them to send the damn helicopters.
It's gonna come through the glass!
Whoa. That looks cool. Oh my god, hurry up, hurry up. Is a helicopter gonna come through the roof? Tell me.
After careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park. So have I.
Well, there we go. At least he came around. I mean, I do feel for him. It seems like he was very passionate about what he was doing. It just was extremely ill-advised. Could you imagine being the parent of those kids? How was Grandpa's Island? And you hear this terrifying fucking tale? All the while, this is like before widespread use of cell phones, so you have no updates whatsoever. Ooh. Wow. I did not know that this was Steven Spielberg. If I'm being honest, like, there were many moments throughout this that I was like, this is kind of like reminding me of Jaws a little bit. Wow. Alright guys, we just finished Jurassic Park. What a movie. What a movie. Going into it, I had no idea that this was Steven Spielberg. If I did, maybe my expectations of it would have been higher. It's not that I had low expectations. I did explain it at the beginning of this video, but I just I never had a fascination with dinosaurs, and so I felt like a lot of the reason that people liked this movie is because they like dinosaurs. So and it's also one of those movies that has like a trillion sequels as far as I know. So I don't know, it just didn't speak to me. Before we get to the actual dinosaurs themselves, I have to talk about the sets for this. Jurassic Park really felt like a living, breathing place. It felt like a place that if this was to actually exist in the real world, this is exactly what it would look like. It just felt like a fully realized amusement park, and in such an event where suddenly we are able to now live among dinosaurs, like, I could see this being a place 1,000,000,000,000%. And I could see it ending up similarly to how it ended up in this film, 1,000,000,000,000%. I'm watching this in a post-Ocean Gate world where obviously we're all familiar with what happened there. And to me, the stories seem kind of similar. The difference being that John Hammond in this story got to witness firsthand how absolutely bonkers of an idea this actually was, and he didn't pay for it with his life, but there were other people who did pay for it with their lives. Again, it's one of those things that you can totally understand the logic behind, you can understand the reasoning behind, you can see why this is something that people would pursue. It's like the famous iconic quote from the movie, like, just because you can does not mean you should. Yeah, I thought that this was so good. I love a good story about human hubris, and I mentioned in my jaw reaction that I felt like that was kind of a tale of hubris, and I think that this is an even bigger one. Throughout the first half of the film, I kept wondering why, like, what reason they could have to think that it would be a good idea to bring back species that would absolutely decimate us given the opportunity. But if you go back to that quote, which is really the crux of the entire film, it was because they can. It was because they had the DNA, so why not clone it? Why not make these dinosaurs a reality again? Safety be damned. We have fences up should anything go wrong. Something else I actually really appreciated about this film, something that I thought that I was going to see in Jaws. Like in Jaws, I guess this is Jaws spoilers if you haven't seen Jaws. I guess this would constitute as spoilers, but you've been warned. So in the end, when they kill the shark, I was actually quite shocked that they killed the shark, because I was like, the shark is just being a shark. The shark is just doing shark shit, you know? I liked how in this one, none of the humans, I don't think, killed a single dinosaur. In the end, the dinosaur killed the other dinosaur. And I really liked that, because ultimately the humans were the one who created this problem. The dinosaurs did not ask to be born again. The humans were like, hey, we can make a profit off of this, and this is really cool, so let's do it. So it would have felt if we would have had the resolution being the humans somehow just murdered the dinosaurs that were after them. Like, I think that it was a really good decision to not have that happen. I wasn't expecting any jump scares out of this movie. I was not expecting it to get tense and scary. I don't know why I wouldn't expect such a thing, but I really wasn't. And so when the tension started building in this film, it was palpable. It was really, really strong and really, really artfully done. I forgot to circle back to the dinosaurs and like the animatronics and everything like that. I thought that it looked really good. I thought that it held up really, really nicely. Obviously, there were moments that were like, but overall, I thought that it looked really good. I really don't have complaints. This movie was made 30 years ago, and I think that it still holds up very, very well today. Now I'm wondering if any of the sequels are worth a watch. Let me look up how many Jurassic Park sequels there are. Okay, so what I am seeing is Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Battle at Big Rock, and Jurassic World Domination. That's quite the number of sequels, so if any of them are worth watching, please let me know. Yeah, I don't have anything negative to say about this film. It is really funny being a Raptors fan and having never seen this film up until now. If you guys watch basketball, you're probably familiar. Well, maybe you're not familiar, but during like the playoffs outside of Scotiabank Arena, which is where the Raptors play, they have this little designated area called Jurassic Park that is for fans to like gather and cheer for the team or whatever. And I'm also pretty sure that the team name in general came from this movie because of the popularity of this movie. So it feels really, really nice to finally watch the thing that has influenced a lot of your city's culture. But anyways, guys, I don't think I have anything else left to say. I really, really, really liked this one. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me today. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!